This is a short clip explaining what new media technologies I use in the planning, research, construction, and evaluation stages of my project. I started off by using Google search engine to search for YouTube. Once I found YouTube, I searched for the Pulp Fiction teaser trailer. After finding the teaser trailer, I clicked on it and watched it to make sure it was the right one. I then searched for the Reservoir Dogs trailer, found it, and again watched it to make sure it was the right one. I did the same for the Jackie Brown trailer. Like the last trailers, watched it and made sure it was the appropriate one. I then used the Google search engine to search for the WordPress blog so I can upload my teaser trailers onto the blog. After I uploaded the teaser trailers onto my blog, I was able to analyze and evaluate all three trailers. This helped me with my final teaser trailer idea. I again used the Google search engine to look for images of posters that matched the genre of my teaser trailer. I decided to use the Pulp Fiction, Leon, and Reservoir Dogs posters. I then brought images of the three posters into Photoshop, where I was able to annotate and analyze them accordingly. I then used the Google search engine again to search for WordPress. I once again uploaded my three posters that I had analyzed onto WordPress. This allowed me to build a better portfolio for my own poster. After, I went back onto the Google search engine and searched for three magazine covers. I decided to use the Empire magazine cover, Total Film magazine cover, and the Sight and Sound magazine cover. I then put the images into Photoshop where I was able to annotate them accordingly. Here, I found it very easy to annotate them as I am very used to Photoshop and it is very helpful. I then uploaded the annotated magazine covers onto WordPress. In this research, I used Excel to graph up my findings. Excel was easy to use. At the production stage of my rich teaser trailer, I used Final Cut. Final Cut was very helpful as it is very easy and very basic to use. I found it very easy as I used it last year for my preliminary task and my AS Media project. Final Cut was easy to get hold of as it was in the college in most of the Macs. I also used the Motion software to create my film title. Motion was quite hard to use and I had to use a YouTube tutorial. After my video was complete, I was able to upload it onto YouTube for viewers to view it. I then started trafficking people towards my trailer and made use of internet social network sites such as Facebook and Twitter to get people recognizing my film. People started to leave comments. I was able to get a better understanding of my teaser trailer and what people thought of it. Then I started the production stages of my magazine cover. I did my production of my magazine on Photoshop. I again use Photoshop as it is very easy to use and very straightforward, and I am used to Photoshop as I have used it many times over the years. And Photoshop is also easy to get hold of as it is in most of the computers in the college, and also I have got it at home. Via Photoshop, I was able to track my progress by using the layers on the side, and I was able to add effects and take off effects to my liking. On Photoshop, I was able to bring in pictures from Google and from other websites and put them accordingly onto my magazine cover. I was also allowed to take them off and modify stuff on the magazine cover. I found that Photoshop again very easy to use and very easy to get hold of, and I think that if I was to do this again, I would recommend Photoshop and I would use Photoshop again. After I completed my magazine cover, I then went back onto Photoshop and started creating my poster cover. I again found Photoshop very easy and very helpful, as I've already used Photoshop software many times and it was very available to me, as it was in all the Macs and all the computers in my college, and I had Photoshop installed at my home. After all three products were completed, I was then able to go back onto WordPress and publish them all onto my blog site, where it will be checked by the teacher. Then used PowerPoint for my evaluation stages of my blog. I then uploaded my PowerPoint onto SlideShare. I then uploaded all my SlideShare files to my blog, such as the sim process.